Hi, I'm Alison Collins, Director of the National Land Resource Centre, a new initiative that we're launching, and we thought it would be useful to provide you with a few updates leading up to the launch on July 5th of the Centre. The National Land Resource Centre is a strategic initiative really in response to the CRI Task Force recommendations. It's about doing things a little bit differently, real transformation. It's about collaboration and coordination. The Centre has three main functions. First, about transforming the way that we bring together data and information and science, transform the way in which we deliver it and how stakeholders use it. The second area is around building capability across the sector. So not just scientists, but building capability and capacity amongst practitioners, all those involved in using, understanding and making decisions about the land resource. And the final function of the Centre is really providing that coordination centre. We very much see it as a gateway into all of the research, the projects, the tools, the information, so that people have one place to come and know that they can find an answer to the questions they might have about the land resource. Well, change is needed in this space because the land resource is incredibly valuable. More than 25% of New Zealand's GDP directly depends on the land resource through agriculture, horticulture, forestry. And we need robust, authoritative information, really good evidence on which to make wise decisions, to understand the risks as well as the opportunities, and to also report on state and trend of this very valuable resource. It's important that we gather that information base, that evidence base, from a wide variety of science providers and practitioners, and not just base it on a very limited set of data and information. So who's involved in the National Land Resource Centre? It's a fairly small team at the moment, all of us are part-time, and we're all focusing on slightly different aspects. So as I mentioned, I'm Director. My focus is really about establishing good relationships. That's with our science teams and support teams within Landcare research, with other science providers such as our partners in the other CRIs, but also with different stakeholders in government, business and with iwi. This is David Meditsky-Scott. David is our Technical Director, responsible for overseeing data management, the online services and tools, and also the design and implementation of the website. And this is Mandy Keynes. Mandy is our coordinator. She's basically the person that makes sure everything happens, from organising meetings to managing budgets and to liaising with different groups. Emily Weeks is our Content Manager. She's been responsible for really driving with David the design of the website and making sure that it becomes a really valuable resource, uploaded with lots of useful information. And this is Nick Favell. Nick is our graphic designer and the person that's really given the centre its feel and its look. Also supporting us in this venture to date have been a lot of our science staff here at Landcare Research. And particularly I'd like to mention the regional councils and some central government agencies such as MAF and MFE. Well, that's all for this update. We'll be back in a couple of weeks to tell you a little bit more about what's happening with the Centre.